farmers and the bankers. Because while these savage cuts will be implemented, up to 18 billion euro next year will be transferred largely from Irish banks, which means from the Irish people, to these bondholders. We have to seriously meet this new challenge by seriously increased levels of organisation. I just want to give you one small example of how vicious this government is in these proposals. It relates to the new so-called property tax, but really a tax, as we know, on the individual home or on the family home. They are supposed, when you read the fine print, and there is a lot more fine print to read, but they are supposedly making a concession and helping people who are on low income. And this is what they say. If somebody is a single person and has a gross income not greater than 15,000 euro, or a couple not greater than 25,000 euro, and they cannot immediately afford the property tax, they say they will defer it. What that means is that your property tax, if you cannot afford to pay according to them, will accrue and mount up year by year until you die, presumably, or until you sell your house. However, listen to this. Not just will it accrue, but you will be charged 4% interest per year on the amount deferred. It's here. And they are pretending that they are being generous because they say the normal rate for default cases is 8% per annum. That's what we are dealing with here. There is only one way. Exactly. We won't pay. No way. We won't pay. That, dear friends, is my last but critical point. As of now, we still have 50% of individual homeowners have boycotted the registration and payment of council tax. We need now, from this day and from the 1st of January, to intensify that campaign. Here is the reality. Because the trade union leaders shamefully have been in hiding underground for the last years, the campaign against the household and water taxes is the most strong and the most serious anti-austerity organisation in this state. That's the reality. But we need to extend and to build it. That means that we must go back to every town and village and city and build on the tremendous work that has been done this year by so many dedicated people. But we need to involve more. Get people in every area to set up local groups on all these city, town, village and county bases so that we can increase the boycott next year, so that we will have massive forces behind us next year, so they will not be able to scare us by saying the revenue is coming after you. You have the revenue, we have people power. That will be our answer to them. And to assist the building of that campaign, there are activists going around tonight with sheets which you should please, if you're not a member or active already, put your name, your address, your contact details. For every place that you come from, they're circulating through the crowd with the official sheets for the official campaign. In that way, after tonight, we will have even more activists to take forward this. My last word, Chairman and friends, is this. It is simply unsustainable that our people can continue with this this absolute madness of bailing out the European financial market system by massive attacks on our living standards and income. I have the official figures here from the government. Next year, 9.1 billion euro is proposed to be paid in interest alone on the national debt. In 2014, it's 9.7 billion, and in 2015, it's 10 billion euro. That is absolutely unsustainable, and therefore we unite in saying there's only one answer to that: cancel the debt, don't pay it, and don't pay this interest. And put the money instead into critical public investment in public infrastructure to create the tens of thousands of jobs that our people need to stop this devastating unemployment crisis, to stop the immigration crisis, and to remake and rebuild our broken economy. That is the only way we can come out of this hole. And that's what we, as socialists, as ordinary working class people, as pensioners, that is the program that is demanded from the present time. So let us go and organize next year to build the biggest challenge ever of working class people's power to this awful, catastrophic austerity agenda and the government that's imposing it on behalf of the bondholders and the speculators of Europe.